Oh, there you are. What's happening? Hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful Saturday. Wow, beautiful Saturday. Oh yeah, this is the Joe Wentz Project t-shirt, baseball tee with the red sleeves. Pretty cool, man. If you'd like to check it out, go to my site, thejoewentzproject.com. Scroll up just a little bit, you'll see a blue hyperlink there. Everything is available right there at the store. What's up, Adam? How you doing, man? Excuse me. Just taking a little walk out here for a few minutes. My wife went to the store. She's going to wash her car. So I'm getting ready to leave here in just a little while and go get my son. We're going to go hang out at Guitar Center for a little while. We haven't done that in quite some time. So just something to do, man. Trying to take advantage of some time off here, you know. Adam says he's doing some laundry. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my wife was doing some of that too a little while ago. So yeah. Looking forward to hanging out with my son here in a couple hours or so, and go to Guitar Center and just look around. You know, I'm not going to buy anything. I might get a pack of those strings that everybody's talking about. Those what are they called? Those new Diodario strings, or D'Addario. I always say Diodario. And I can't remember exactly what they're called. They got some kind of letters on them. I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, thinking about trying some of those out. And I don't know. I think they're like between $11 and $13 a pack. That's a lot of money. That's double the money what I usually pay for just a pack of regular D'Addario strings. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. And then again, I might not be able to. My wife had to go to the store. She said asked me if I had any cash in my wallet. So I gave her what I had. It was about I don't know, $26, something like that. It wasn't a whole lot. So, but that's all right. She's got to get some stuff. She wants to do some stuff out here in the yard and clean her car and all that stuff. But it's kind of getting overcast a little bit here. So I don't know. I don't know if she's going to be able to do that or not. I don't know. Hard to say. I tell you what was wild, man. We were sitting out here, I guess about an hour or something ago. And we have a few cats, outside cats. And over here in the trees over here by the road, they're Leland cypress trees, I believe. And heard a lot of racket, man, going on. And I was like, man, what is going on? And what had happened was one of the cats had got a hold of a bird and got a hold of it. It was too late then. It got a hold of that bird. I said, uh-oh. So I was like, well, so long, birdie. So let's see, Adam's saying something. I think D'Addario is located at upstate New York. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't know, Adam. I have no idea, man. Pretty wild. Hey, Center, how you doing, man? Oh, I like your thumbnail there. Or your avatar, as they say, or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, it took place right in here. Right in here is where that. I don't know why my hand's shaking so bad. Right in there is where the cat got that bird. We were sitting there and heard like 50 birds, or maybe not that much, making all kind of racket. And I said, man, what's all them birds doing? And now I know why, because the cat done got a hold of a bird and got it, killed it, and then a little bit later we see it laying on the porch. Center says, yes, those strings are double, but they last. I haven't changed strings since Christmas, and they are still great. Yeah, that's what I heard people saying, man. They're saying that the strings last a long time, and you know, not that I'm in need of any strings. I got the packs that Center sent me at Christmas, and I had a couple of packs. 5150 strings, EVH. Got some of those in there as well. But I don't know. I might get a pack. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to go to Guitar Center and not get nothing. At least some picks or something, you know, but I won't be able, if I play anything, I won't be able to play long, man. My fingertips are barking this morning, boy. They're hurting. I've been playing a lot the past couple of days, man. And so I'll probably watch my son play. He can play all that real fast stuff, you know. He's real good at that, you know, playing on them fast licks and everything. He's got that pick and teak. What the hell is a pick and teak? That picking technique. He's got that picking technique down, boy, where he's real good with his tremolo picking and stuff. I struggle at that really bad. I'm more of a legato kind of person, you know. It's just the way it is. So, yeah, man, come out here and enjoying the day a little bit. It's about, what, probably about 82, 83 degrees right now. It's pretty warm. All right, Adam, you need to, you're killing me, man. The brought you a pick teak. I think I know what you're talking about, man. Oh, God. Sinner says, I'm still learning that AC/DC song, Thunderstruck. Has taken me a bit to get to picking time in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about that song, man. About that song. You have to, the picking speed is just right in the middle. You know, it's not real fast. It's not real, it's hard to explain. And that real kind of slow or medium picking speed has always been hard for me to accomplish. Speaking of that, I saw my wife showed me a video on Facebook earlier today of this like 10 or 11-year-old girl playing that lick. And she was playing it and she nailed it. Moderate speed, Center says. Yeah, I gotta go back inside. It's freaking almost 90 degrees out here. Man. I saw a 10-year-old girl on Facebook do the intro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Adam. Yeah, that girl. She make sure the door's not locked. I don't lock my wife out. Yeah, man. She nailed that song, that intro. Oh, it feels good in here. And yeah, she was awesome. Adam says, absolutely. Yeah, she was, man. Hey, Ken Bear, man, what's happening? Thank you, Ken, for your kind words earlier. Whew. All right. So, shut the door here for a minute. Now we're back in the Went studio. If that's what you want to call it. I got to find something to set this phone on, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, Ken Bear, man. He posts a lot on Instagram. His guitar videos and stuff. I don't know how this is going to work, y'all. I don't know. I guess that'll work. I went to the studio, Center said. Yeah, I did, didn't I? So yeah, man. And I got a, holy crap, I should have checked the mail while I was out there. That pedal's coming in the mail today. That Donner pedal, I got a email this morning. It said that your pedal should be delivered today. Man, let's go check the mail. Let's go check it real quick while she's at the store. Holy crap. I just now thought about that, man. Let's go see real quick. Let's go see. Just real fast. Man, I don't know why. I don't know if the mail ladies came yet, though. I don't know. Better make some space on that new board, Adam says. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Oh, man. Live unboxing. Not right now. I'm going to save that for maybe tomorrow or something like that. We're going to be leaving Tuesday. Pull-offs and hammer-ons are the trick. On the intro, Ken says, yes, that's right. But you got to have that pick going all the time at a certain speed. What's up, Skeeter? Checking in from the Memphis Zoo with the family. All right. Hope y'all having a good time, man. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, let's go check the mail real quick. I didn't even think about it while I was out here. I don't know if the mail ladies ran yet. That's the only thing. I can't. It's always different times, it seems like. Through the week. Excuse me, through the week it's... Well, hell, I don't know, 'cause I'm not even here. I'm always at work, so I don't know when the damn mail comes. I thought it was about 12 o'clock. Fuck. No mail. Damn. Crap, man. Ah. Oh well. We're taking over. 17 of us. I hear you, man. Yeah. Well, I don't guess the mail's run yet. I don't know. Man, golly. I was going to try to... Oh, well. It shouldn't be no big deal. The pedal was only $31. So, but I was looking at reviews on it on YouTube last week. It looks pretty good. And I was looking at... you got a long way to go to the mailbox, Adam says. Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, I was looking at reviews on that pedal and seeing how people put a delay pedal in front of their amp without it sounding so distorted, and you know what I mean? You ever use a delay pedal and it's when your delay happens, it sounds really rough? And because years ago, amps didn't have effects loops. They were just regular, you know. And according to the guy on the video, you just turn the mix knob down a little bit to make it where it's not, I guess, not so harsh, I guess. So that's what I was wanting to try to do. I was like, I wonder how that would sound going in front of the amp with that little pedal. I don't know, man. Who knows? Let's try this one more time. Okay. Okay, don't get back too far. You want to pull the phone down like we did the other day. That was bad. So yeah, I was going to try to join Johnny last night on his vlog, but man, I just couldn't do it. I think I went to bed. Let's see, I got home technically Friday morning at like 6. Had a long night Thursday night. And I went to bed about 6:30. Slept about 4 hours. Got up, started playing some music, and you know, when you don't have to work the next day, you wake up, you know, like you might wake up a couple hours earlier. Be like, man, come on, let's jam, let's do something, let's take advantage of this time. So I did that. So I got about 3.5, 4 hours sleep, and then stayed up the rest of the day. Watched Johnny last night, and then I was going to join him, but it was like, I don't know, what was it, about 11? No, it was about probably close to 11:30. My dog's wanting in here. She's scratching at the door. How you doing, Peas? And hey, Bella. And so I guess it was about 11:30. So I sent Johnny a message. Excuse me. And I said, Johnny, what time you plan on going on, man? And a few minutes later, he sent me a message back. He said, well, we're on our walk right now with Howie, and then we got to eat. And I know he's 3 hours behind us. I was like, man. So I said, that's cool, man. I said, if you don't mind, I'm just going to take a rain check, man. I said, I'm exhausted. I got to go to sleep. I'm working on 4 hours here of sleep. And I did. It's about 11:30, man. I was out. And so I got up about 6:30 this morning. I was like, man, my schedule's totally flip-flopped now. I hope I hadn't screwed myself over when I have to go back to work. So I got up, came in here, and worked on a song. If you haven't, guitar-related video, I like to call it. If you haven't seen it yet, go one video back, and you'll see it. And that's a fun song to play right there. It's a fun song. uh, we did it quite a bit back in the band days. We did that song, and we did it in the band, and we also did it when it was just me and another guy. It was like a duo, and of course I had my own PA system and all that stuff, and then I had a little MP3 player that I would load up backing tracks on and plug it through the head of the PA player, the PA system. Excuse me, and he's going back out now, and it sounded like a full band with those backing tracks. It sounded really cool. My buddy would sing, and then I would, of course, play guitar, and he played acoustic guitar. And we did that for years, and then it was that first, and then we came into the band situation. What are you expecting? Oh, a pedal. Good. Gotta go. See you later. All right, Skeeter. Those comments just popped up all at once right there, so I don't know what's happening. What was that? The last video you just did? You look like you were having fun. Adam says, "Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. Those songs are fun." I think it's Eighth Notes. Oh, Ken, you talking about on the? What are you talking about on that AC/DC intro? I guess. Yeah, I've never tried. I've tried that. Man, it's been years. God Almighty, it's been years ago. I haven't tried it since, so I don't know if I could do it or not. To tell you the truth, I guess I'll know if I give it a shot. I'll know. I don't know. Got to figure out how to do it first. It shouldn't be too bad, but so yeah, we did the duo thing for a while. Then went to we found a drummer. Had a drummer, and then it was just the three of us for probably about 3 or 4 months, and then we found a bass player, and he came into the picture, and then we started doing 70s and 80s cover songs. So we practiced for right at a year just to get good and tight, and it was fun, man. That was fun. We were together for I'd say a few years, and things changed, just like things always seem to do. But it was fun while it lasted. It was fun, man. Now the drummer, he's living now in Columbia, South Carolina, which is from here would probably take, oh man, probably probably a couple hours, I guess, to get to Columbia from here, from my house. And he's living there, and I talked to him on the phone. Was it last week before last? And he said he's doing good. He's in a band. He's a phenomenal drummer, man. Just fantastic. He can play just any genre of music. He's been doing this for years and years and years. He's been in so many bands. He's fantastic. He's a good guy too. But he's in a band, and he said he's thinking about quitting because they play like every night, doing gigs and stuff. And he said it's getting to where he don't have any time for anything else except work and doing gigs every night. And I was like, wow, so I can imagine that can get pretty strenuous. I couldn't play gigs. I mean, if you're going to do it every night, it's like, man, I have to give up something, either quit the band or quit my day job. But he told me, he even told me, he said there's not a whole lot of money, which there never is. Being in a band, there's never that much money unless you're in the right location. If you've got a good band and you're in a good location, in the right state, I guess it's you can do pretty good, but around here it's not that great. It's just, that's one reason why I'm not doing it no more. I mean, I don't have the time, but the other reason primarily was the money is just not there. I was like, man. So really you just do it because you love to do it, which, I would love to, but then again, I don't have the time. So you got to deal with practice, loading your gear up, going to where you're practicing at, and seeing if you can leave the stuff there. Faraz, what's up, man? These comments fade quick. Hey Joe, hey everyone, how's it going? It's going pretty good, my friend. We're just sitting here chatting for a few minutes, and uh, I'll be leaving here in a little while to go get my son. We're going to be going to Guitar Center. I don't know if, see, I don't know, man. I think Guitar Center is kind of funny about vlogging in their store, well, down here anyway. I've done it before, but it wasn't no live stream. It was about 9, 10 months ago. They didn't say nothing, but they sure do give you some funny looks in there. Adam says, I need to win the lottery. Need $1 and a dream. Yeah, don't we all, man? But so I don't know how the signal's going to do if I do a live stream from Guitar Center. I don't know if it's going to be all right, if it's going to be shady. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But who knows, man? For us, says, you getting a guitar for your son? Nah, man. No. We're just going to hang out. My son lives about, about 10, 15 minutes down the road from me. And he'll be, he'll be 27 in July. He's got a bunch of guitars, just like me. Like, he's got a bunch. His music room is really cool. He's got guitars hanging up. It looks like you're walking into a mini Guitar Center when you go into his music room. And I just don't have the room for that. His room's bigger than mine, and he's got his stuff situated real nice. And a lot of the guitars he has are guitars I've given him over the years, because I know how it is, man. When you're coming up and you're young and you want a guitar, you ain't got the money for that stuff. If you want something decent, that shit costs money, And so I would, whenever I get a new guitar or something like that, I'd give him one. And then as time went on, we would trade guitars. Is he into Eddie Van Halen? Oh yeah. I raised him right, man. You can believe that. When he was a little kid, a little, but like 3 years old, I started getting him into all the good music. Van Halen, all the stuff I liked when I was growing up. I'm giving my stepson my 5-month-old Wolfgang stand. Wait a minute. Whoop, these comments. Ken Bear says, I'm giving my stepson my 5-month-old Wolfgang Standard today. Holy smokes, man. That's awesome, Ken. How old is your stepson, if you don't mind me asking? But yeah, my son's got I started him on some music, good music. Papa Joe, Adam says. Yeah, that's what I say my grandkids, but technically it's my wife's great grandkids is what it is. But I say grandkids because I don't know. It just sounds weird saying great grandkids. I don't know. Every kid needs to know Van Halen. That's the yardstick for music, even modern music for us. Says, yes, I agree, my friend. Yeah. I got him listening to, of course, Van Halen, Bryan Adams, John Mellencamp, just all the cool stuff that I remember liking. Boston, all that stuff that I listened to growing up. Now, as he got older, I said, now you can. I gave you a platform. Now you can decide if you want to keep listening to it or. And there's still a bunch of it he likes. He's crazy about, I don't know where this came from, because it didn't come from me, but he's crazy about the Doors. He loves the Doors. And I like one song by the Doors. He loves a lot of that stuff. And he likes Steel Panther, which Steel Panther's cool, Center says, yeah, my 6-year-old loves Anthrax and Van Halen. That's cool, Center. Yeah, I think Mr. Michael Smith went to that show last night, had a meet and greet and all that. And I was like, wow, that's awesome, man. Because I remember when I got this new phone last weekend, I was doing a live stream coming back. And Michael Smith jumped in and said he was trying to get back from his road trip to go have a meet and greet and see the band. Let's see. Wells Sullivan's chiming in. Hey, Wells. Joe, we have the same taste in music. Not crazy about the Doors either. Wells Sullivan said, yeah. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just I just never could get into it. I was like, huh? I tell you another group that is is highly acclaimed. Excuse me, but I think there's 2 songs by them I like, and that's Pink Floyd. I like that Learning to Fly. I like that song. And there's another one. Oh God, what is it called? Young Lust. I think that's it. I like that. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. See, That's why I don't know the titles too good because I'm not a huge fan. Center says, yeah, I could never get into the Doors or Rush. Yeah, that's another group that I like two songs by them as well. Rush. Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd. Faraz says, yeah, like I'm saying, I'm not saying they're bad or the music's bad. It's just something that I just couldn't get into. You have to understand, man, when I was in high school and I got my first guitar, Dave Nesdahl met Robbie Krieger from the Doors in the past. Yeah, I remember seeing pictures of that, Adam. I don't like Floyd. I didn't like Floyd until the Division. Man, these comments, man. Wells says, I didn't like Floyd until the Division Bell album. That's cool, man. That's cool. But yeah, you got to remember in 86, I was in 10th grade. And that Christmas of that year, I got my first guitar, and I was already into Van Halen. So that's all I listened to for the longest time. I've kind of put myself in a bubble, which is stupid. And it took me a long time to get away from that. Ken says his stepson is 32. He works very hard and never asks for anything. Plus, he's a dad. So I still look out for him. Ken, that is awesome, man. That is phenomenal. That's good, man. You're a good man. That's awesome. And that's good that, sounds like he's a good young man. I don't say young man. He's, I'm not that much older than him. He's a good man too. He's doing what he's got to do to make a living. He doesn't ask for anything. That's how my son is. Because when he finally, moved out, I told him, I said, when you move out, you on your own, man. You got to learn how to pay bills and go to work. And Faraz says, that's great, Ken. Yeah, that is, man. That's fantastic. So he's doing good, man. He's he doesn't make a lot of money, but he gets by, and he barely gets by, but don't we all, So I try to help him if I can, like if it's something to do with his car, if he needs a little help with something, I try to help him so he don't have to spend no money because I know how that shit is, man. Let's see. Faraz says, Joe, tell us a little bit of history on your PV5150 amp. If you do this, I will send you $5,150. All right, Faraz, you got it, man. I'll do it. Absolutely. Yes, man, the 5150. When did I get... I'm just playing for us. God, when did I get that amp? It was yeah, shoot, when was that? Let's see. I'll let you take a sneak peek at it here. I got this amp, I want to say, well, my father got it for me when he retired from his job. It was oh God, what was this, in the late 90s? I think that's when I got it, in the late 90s. Oh yeah, and that's a picture of me and my wife on the beach in Florida. About a year before we got married. Man, I was thin in that picture. I done turned into a fat ass now. So it was in the late 90s, and my father got me this. And I went to a music store in the town I used to live in, and it was on the floor, what you call a... See there, this phone's wanting to fall already. What you call a floor model, I guess like a demo model or something you could say. And it was the only one they had. And I had seen it for about a month. I guess it was there. And when my dad retired, he gave me the money to get that. And that's why I'll never part with that. No, number one, it's 5150 Eddie, but plus the main reason, because my dad got it for me. So it was a floor model, and I went there and tried it out, and I bought it, and I've had it ever since. Yeah, the Doors and Rush are too orchestrated for me, Ken Bear says. I just like the simple, plain 3-chord rock and roll loud. Yes, Ken, absolutely. Faraz says, is that... thank you, dear. Appreciate it. Faraz says that... Faraz says, and is that a PV matching 412 cabinet? Yes, it is. Yes, it was the head in the cab, half stack. That's what was there. And Adam says, that's awesome, Joe. That's a real special gift. Yes, absolutely. I've only had one issue with it when I was in the band, and God, it was years ago, and it was the same issue that Johnny's having with his. Um, we were having rehearsal one day, and the volume got real low, and then it came back up. And I thought one of the guys in the band was turning the volume down, just messing with me. But when I turned around, I was like, "What?" And they weren't messing with it. It was the tube had went bad, and so the other guy that I was in the duo with, the singer, I had sold him a guitar, and he was having a little trouble paying me. So he said, "I'll take it and get it fixed and pay for it." And I said, "That's cool, man." I said, that'll work for me." Ken Bear says, "Thank you, Joe. Been around him since he was 12. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to know a little inside secret, yeah. My son, when I first got around him, he was 9 months old. And so, yeah, he's the only father he's ever known. In other words, I'm not his biological father, but, I'm the only father who's been in his life. And I eventually told him that, I guess it was some years back. And, I think he was like, what, I don't know, 20, something like that, 18 or 20. And I brought him in here and told him, because he needed to know, he was grown, he was an adult, and he needed to know the truth, and, and, uh, and actually, I got to give credit to my wife for that. She goes, "You need to, talk to him and just let him know at least." And so I did. I didn't want to, but I knew it was the right thing to do. So I told him, and he got kind of teary eyed a little bit. Not at me, I don't think. I think just because I don't know what all he was thinking. I didn't ask him, but I just told him. I said, "That doesn't change anything. You're still my son." So that doesn't, but it's cool, man. I mean, me and my son, we've always been like that. I can remember when he was little, like 5, 6, 7, 8, all through up, until he started going to friends' houses and stuff and started hanging out with his buddies when he's, 10, 11, 12, 13, on up to his, but before that period, whenever I'd go to the store or go to even get gas, he'd always run out the door and jump in the pickup truck with me. He always wanted to go where I wanted to go. So I always thought that was pretty cool, man. He's a good kid. He works hard, and he's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. And so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's how I got the 5150, and that tube went bad in it, like I said, and put another tube in it, and ever since then it's been fine. So yeah, it's been great ever since then. And did y'all see what my wife brought in here? She checked the mail. Look, you know what that is. She opened the door and just plopped it on the ground and said, "Thud." Uh-oh. Said, "Uh-oh." So it's all good, man. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Lordy. So anyway, that's the history on the 5150 and guitars. Man, I've gotten guitars over the years like crazy. The past 5 years, I've gotten a lot of guitars, and I had to kind of put that to a stop. Adam says, "Joe, you're a good man." And my son's calling me now. Holy smokes. I'll have to call him back real quick. And he's calling. I know he don't want to be live on the air. All right, guys, I got to go. I got to call my son. Let me call him real quick. And I guess we're heading to Guitar Center. So thank y'all for watching. Take care. Be safe. If you go anywhere today, we'll holler at you later. Joe Wentz Project. TheJoeWentzProject.com. TheJoeWentzProject.com. See you guys. Bye-bye.